It seems we say it at every end of play here in this Ashes series, but it was another dramatic day with plenty of twists and turns. Mark Taylor, it delivered again, day 2 here at Headingley.
Oh, absolutely. It came here this morning, the game was in the balance. I thought when Joe Root went early and Johnny Bairstow went early, Pat Cummins was brilliant early on. I thought Australia were going to, well, not necessarily run away with the game, but they certainly were bossing the game. At lunchtime, Australia had their noses right in front, but then, as usual, Ben Stokes comes along, and after lunch he was superb. And his 80 have got this game back in the balance, where it has been, where this whole series has been, really since day one at Edgbaston or weeks ago.
And then Stokes just continued to lose partners really at the end. The tail end cleaned up. Pat Cummins, the Australia captain, impressive once again.
Yeah, 6 for 91 for Pat, his first 5-wicket haul here in England, really led our attack today. But Ben Stokes also led his country very, very well, as he's done now for a number of years. At one stage, I reckon Australia were thinking of a lead of, well, something around 100, at least 70 or 80. Turns out their lead was only 26 at the end of the day, mainly because Ben Stokes was able to work with Stuart Broad, work with Ollie Robinson, work with the tail, Moeen Ali, to put on those useful partnerships and get into our bowlers and score quickly. So at the end of that first innings, a lead of only 26 for Australia, but still a lead.
Beautiful conditions here today. The sun was out all day long, blue skies. You would think good batting conditions, but that wasn't the case for David Warner, especially from an Australian perspective.
Yeah, unfortunately, Davey's fallen to Stuart Broad again today for the 17th time around the wicket. Really is worrying him with that angle, because he tends to play across a little bit towards the onside, and he likes to hit the ball, likes to go hard at it, and unfortunately that brings the slips into play. So Australia, what they would have loved is to have seen Davey Warner get going, because he's the sort of guy who can get your innings started, get you off to that flying start, and we haven't had it in this series so far. So they lost him early, but then Khawaja and Labuschagne did a very good job there for a while and got us into a position of authority, but then Moeen Ali picks up Labuschagne, picks up Smith, 2 strange shots from 2 of our best players, and that have got England right back in the match now. An overall lead of 142 for Australia, 4 down. The game's right back in the balance where it started today.
Right, crystal ball time. What happens now on day 3 here at Headingley in terms of where this match is placed, and so crucial for this Ashes series as well?
Really important from an Australian point of view that either Head or Marsh get going tomorrow. From Australia's point of view, if they can both get going, they can both score quickly and grab this game. They need a lead, I reckon, of at least 250, probably closer to 300, to feel like they're in front in the game.
Okay, as Mark Taylor said, this third Ashes test is in the balance. Who knows what happens from here?